Hello, everybody. Dead Letter is one of your favorite songs by Catatonia, a gothic rock and doom metal group. Well, hopefully, the game is good too. Yeah, well, it's certainly an indie horror game. I can't remember why it caught my eye. It's not new, is it? No, it is new. It came out 2 days ago. Ah, yeah. It's, it's one of those horror games that plays off the monotony of, like, office work, but it's also a typing game, which is hopefully not going to be too difficult. Yeah, Zed is dead, baby. Zed's dead, baby. Zed's dead. You know's right? But essentially, the concept here. Every playthrough is different. You're allowed one checkpoint save to complete it. It self-destructs upon load. Not everything will be handed to you. So there's a lot. I know that there's a lot to this game. A lot of like different things. Oh. Okay, let's start off sentimental. Dear love. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna write this as a real letter from me to the people I left back in Nebraska. My time here has been rough, but it's nothing compared to going back. This new city is... This city sucks, but it's still an upgrade. I've asked. I got a data entry job, typing up the junk that computers can't auto-read. Despite everything, I wish I could come back. Miss me yet? Love. Yeah. Oh boy, I love data entry. Oh, I didn't know that there would be any walking around. Oh, the mouse is so sensitive. Hold on. Okay. Mouse is still really sensitive. Hold on. Yeah, that's better. Alright, so I have a bed right next to my door, which sucks. No, wait, what is this? A closet? A locked door right here you can't open. Maybe I'm living in a hotel? When you moved in, you were told it went to the fire escape once upon a time. It seems to be sealed off on the other side. Still, it didn't stop you from trying to turn the handle even after hearing the story. Of course not. I'm neurotic. I would try that shit every day. Big boxes. Thank you for making Orchestra Heights your new home. This is a reminder that based on the lease you signed, your weekly rent is due every Friday. To answer your inquiry, your mailing address is 100 Mima, apartment 454, Benicia, California 94510. These addresses are all fake addresses, but there's a disclaimer about any similarities to real addresses is purely coincidental. I don't know if the postal codes are correct. Important. All data you enter is proprietary between OCRAI Inc. and the Postal Service. Some tips for efficiency. Most letters can still be delivered if the street address and zip code are clearly discernible. Capitalization is not a priority. Okay, that's good. Auto-suggest recommendations are limited to displaying up to 3 entries. If you don't see an address you're looking for appearing in the list, check for any possible typos. Additionally, the more text you enter, the more refined your results will be. If the system is flagging you to reprocess certain letters, try reformatting the address on separate lines to fit more like the following: name, street address, extra info like apartment or suite number, city, state, and zip code. It's simple enough. Nothing much in here lately other than a couple of random water bottles. You don't have a stove, so you've mostly been eating out anyways. I need to get a hot plate. What an industrial light fixture. Since moving in, you haven't really met your neighbors due to your night shift. Most of the handful you've run into have barely acknowledged you're there. Thus, you're not sure if knocking on their door in the middle of the night would be the best time to introduce yourself. Yeah, that's fair. Can I go back? I can go back. Ooh. I heard thumping. Wasn't me? You're right, Hina. TV? Someone has a bird? Perhaps? This is a very large building. Can I go up? Oh, goodness. What in the world? There's a lot more to this game than I thought. Or I'm just guessing the right paths somehow. Okay, hold on, I have to go down that original hallway. Maybe it'll be like, oh yeah, the elevator's out of order. But I gotta find out. I kinda wish I had a bird, but I'm worried that I would get annoyed by it. Water dripping. Okay, so this is just evil hallway. I can run. I don't appear to have stamina. And I have to go up to get out of my apartment? Oh, there's a catwalk. Okay. So begins a new night, heading towards the job you picked up a while back, the same day you arrived in the city. Well, hired on the same day you moved in. It's pretty good. Hard to even get shit jobs that are like that these days. Your official title is Data Conversion Operator. A fancy name for just a warm body that types up all the junk computers still can't read. It's not remotely glamorous, and it's the night shift, but it's been fairly stable and easy. Exactly what you're looking for right now. Though, this new location really is out in the middle of nowhere. Do I drive? Or is there a bus? Or a train per snaps? Sounded like a train to me. Do I have my own office? I don't even have my own office at the job I'm in. And I've been there for almost 7 years. Huh. And a bare bones. I wish my back wasn't to the door. Don't like that. Okay. Insert is zoom, page up and page down is flip over. Control and enter is submit. Control and T is toggle auto suggest. Zoom. Flip. Okay, alright. They said that caps wasn't a priority, but I shouldn't ignore it if it's easy, right? Wisconsin 3022. Then control and enter to submit. Oh. Oh, this looks like a MonsterCon is going alright. I'm bored. Here's a postcard. Alright, so this is from a monster themed like furry convention. I like that. I love this art. It's very lascivious. How do I mark something? Unsendable. Yeah. Oh wait, it's just to put in the yellow text. That's right. I don't need to put in the address. MonsterCon is going. Alright. I'm bored. I get to be bored at MonsterCon. Here's the post. X. Oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to read that either if I were a computer. I think it's Wayne. Oh. Brian. Looks like 11401 Ravens Corner. Road. Cordova, Maryland, 165. That's the Grand Canyon. 11th of May, 2015. Oh, it got wet. I'm cold. I love it. Here? Oh, come on. Should I? Nah, I'll just type it through. But I'm cold. Oops. And they're bad Wi-Fi, so I'm really bad at apostrophes because I never use them. Hey, Grandma. And it's gorgeous. Fucking gorgeous. I'll make the little arrow. Pun ended. Heal. Okay. This is simple enough. I like this sort of work. And my queue just filled in again. Dear Dean Klaus Street, 33027. Dean Klaus Street, Colorado Springs, Colorado, 80906. Chronophobia is the fear of time, typically experienced as a fear of the future or as a fear of growing old. It is a type of anxiety disorder characterized by an irrational and persistent fear of the passage of time. People with chronophobia may have a constant sense of urgency, feeling like they need to rush through tasks or make decisions quickly in order to avoid wasting time. They may also experience physical symptoms such as sweating, increased heart rate, and difficulty breathing when confronted with situations that remind them of the passage of time. What an interesting postcard about phobias. Oh, someone tried to send a letter to themselves, but didn't want it marked. Okay. Ushuaia, Ciudad del Fin del Mundo. Finest city in the world. Hello from one of the most southern cities in the world. Shit. Oh. Tomorrow, I get on a boat to Antarctica. Oh, I would love to go to Antarctica. They do like Antarctic cruises, I think, but I could never go on a cruise. I will see whales and chase. Penguins and crab. Seasickness is another thing I'm afraid of with cruises. Oops. Seasick. The coffee and the men are quite good in margin. I'm sure the coffee is great. I don't know about the men. Nev. Next stop. Penguin Post Office. Oh, I didn't look at the other side. Oops. This is nothing. Julietta Smith. 8987. Hola. 73537. OT. Ah, El Dorado, Oklahoma. That seems correct. There. That's what the autocorrect will be then. I can't make that character with my keyboard. Or I could, but I don't know. I don't know how. Also, fun fact about my keyboard. I don't have a caps lock, and I don't know why. It's got another weird key that I'm not sure what it does. I've never figured it out. Ooh, it's got a wax seal. This looks like it's been burned and redacted. Ministry of Home Affairs. Big barcode. How many of these do I have to do? 8825. Shelling. Missoula? No. Yeah, Missoula, Montana. There you go. John Robinson Circus. Oh, wow, this was a great show. Can't wait for you to visit. We can check it out. Much love, Vanessa. Mickey Town, 4078 Mendham, Laughlin, Nevada. Oh, 78 Mendham, Laughlin. Oh yeah, give me the suggestion. Laughlin. Oh, there's Laughlin, Nevada and Laughlin Air Force Base, Texas. Oh. Laughlin, Nevada. I can't remember the last time I've seen a circus. They're not great. Loop City, Nebraska. Postal code's a bit all over the place. I assume it would be 86 if it's Nebraska, but what do I know? I've only lived in Nebraska for a long time. Oh, it is 68. I forgot my own postal code. I mean, I guess it hasn't been my postal code for 7 years. I used to be 68005. R. Williams became the first person known to be killed by a robot. Oh no, not Fisto. Oh, it was Fisto. In a factory robot arm and in the head. So, I feel like I've heard this news story before about the first person to ever be killed by a robot. Hold on. It was Robert Nicholas Williams in 1979 in the Ford Motor Company's casting center. So this is real. That's kind of worrying. I mean, it's history. Current day's queue finished, allotted work hours completed. Pretty good. I wish I could do this as a real job. The workday over, you shield your eyes briefly as you glance outside the subway window towards the rising sun. So does the subway. The train is now active and bustling with people, calmly meditating in the morning collective idle state, going to and about their jobs. Thank you for the Jeff Pet Bast. This city was the first time you rode in a big subway. It was quietly exciting to be in such a large moving contraption with total strangers. You've become accustomed to it now, but still, a thought encroaches. Think about getting used to being in that isolated room and how you're never going to. So I realized I shut my bot and I forgot to open it again. Would I rather do this or... Oh, this, probably. I don't know. I'm not cut out for programming. Here we go. I fixed the Jeff Pet. They're both very similar jobs, though, when you think about it. Oh, I have more papers. You're here to help make OCRAI a reality through a process called supervised learning. Here's how it works. OCRAI will always attempt to process the mail first before you see it, and when it comes across information it can't read or understand, that's where you'll step in and respond to what it wants to have corrected. If OCRAI still isn't able to understand what you typed in, or has reason to believe an error was made, it may flag letters for reprocessing by you. We look forward to seeing how OCRAI will develop further. With your help, we'll be able to give the Postal Service a chance to catch up on intense demands, and maybe take a break. Ah, AI. I'd really prefer to have the job hanging out with the anime girl. She seemed nice. Oh, a polar bear. And some flowers. That's lovely. I hope the kid's not in trouble for drawing on the door. It looked like it was on paper, though. That shows just what kind of nosy neighbor I am. More like hyper aware, I guess. I always worry about things like that. Seaweed, which job would you rather have? Dead letter department or Pointless programming. Because at least at Letter Department, you get to read interesting things sometimes. What I'd really love is to be an archivist, which is similar work but more fulfilling. I'd love to do audio recordings and documentation. It's my dream job. It was about a month ago when you started this odd little job. Very basic work. Just manually type in whatever the automated optical character recognition software failed to scan. Usually it consists of mail that never got somewhere because someone had the handwriting skills of a fish. Pika, thank you very much for the Jeff pet. Mail that has traveled from place to place endlessly, unsure where it is even going anymore. No place to call home, not without intervention. Yeah, that just requires going to school, and I don't have the means or money to go. They say it's automated, but the system really makes some weird choices about what it wants translated sometimes. Not terribly surprising. The company's software situation doesn't appear very modern by any means. Yeah. That is volunteer work, though. And most of that work gets snapped up very quickly, because there's a bunch of nerds in this world. Oh. Premiere. Talent. 307. Serena Boulevard. Los Angeles. Oh, wait. I'm supposed to type all of it. Doesn't matter. 40048. 9048. 309 Lucas Street. Los Angeles, California, 9048. Yeah, like I want to be an archivist for a library or some sort of national registry or something. Confidential Hope Shirty. Time sensitive. Uh-oh. Caroline. 507 West Palomino Road. What is that, Chino Valley, Arizona? Probably. They get a... Yeah, Chino Valley, Arizona. Good. Oh, hey! That's almost where I used to live. Getting 2 from Nebraska already. Oh! That scared me. There's something a little fucky with this letter, isn't it? Well, yeah, especially since I haven't lived there in 7 years. So, Elenaki. Oh, man. The USPS would definitely be able to read this, which is kind of... Like, there's so much stuff that they do fine with that you wouldn't be surprised. That you would be surprised. Benicia, California. Oh no. That's not even that bad. Same. Wait, these are both fine. This is just a nearly blank postcard. That's weird. Yeah. Okay. Bill Ford to Sharon Gentry down the street from the drugstore. You can do this, Seaweed, as long as it is legal to mail coconuts to and from the place you're mailing coconuts to and from. Because a lot of places have strict laws on what sorts of fruit and veg that can be mailed. You cannot mail a coconut to Australia. They will not allow it. Hey, stop doing that, computer. I don't like it. Yeah, I could send you a coconut, Seaweed. Although even some states have restrictions on fruit and veg. Great places to get wet. Travel plans turning into a pain in the butt? Oh, it's a travel brochure. Solicitation. Victoria. Hamburg. 1921. Longo Drive. Redmond. Washington. F3. You are the mailman. Oh. She's been dead for 5 years. Oh, you've been getting mail from a dead woman. From your address. Mackie. Sue Ellen Mackie? The auto suggest kept the question mark. It's got a rather large splotch on it. This letter's got the pox. Nothing I can read on it, though. This is the same postcard as before, but there's more of an image on it. Don't know what that was. I'm not gonna worry about it. I don't know how scary this game is, I'm certainly being lulled into a false sense of security because I like data entry so much. There's a little... whatever. I don't think I can leave the computer. The shadows, they walk where we walk. They stand where we stand. They bleed where we bleed. This has been shredded. Aaron... Auto 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So this was shredded and put back together. 7 South Bedford Street, Burlington, Mass. 01803. I've been to Burlington. It's not that far away. To Salem, Oklahoma. From Wenda Morales. $7.85. Brownville. In Bagos, Wyoming? Bags, Wyoming. Oh. I feel like I'm in some sort of dream or coma, and I keep trying to understand if that fact is true or not, but it evades me every time I try and observe it. Before I knew it, my life had wasted by. Some sort of dream or coma. And I kept trying to understand if that fact is true or not. This is a long run-on sentence. A lot of commas, but it evades. Every time I try and observe it. Before I knew it, my life had wasted by. Sounds like someone who's experiencing chronophobia. Ah, Swellen Mackey. Swellen Mackey. With conviction this time. Someone's really trying to get in contact with her. Maybe a few someones. Fragile. It's been duct taped. Chef, executive manager. I'm not here to spell check. I'm not here to spell check. I'm here to write verbatim. It's 2-031. Skyline Road. What'd she say? Arizona. Yep. Maybe the executive manager is his name. I can't. I can't type this. Done. Good night, Vast. Sleep well. Outsider. Or that's my name. It's my address in my apartment. I mean, it's not my name, but that's my address. Eh. Maybe I'll get my letter. To data conversion operator. I don't know how much of this to type. All of it, I guess. A very loud thunder. I thought it was the storm. I raised my arms in front of me. I had to touch my face. But I didn't have it anymore. It said that the air displacement was double the intensity generated by the dropping of an atomic bomb. Okay. Let's go out. Half the victims found outdoors were dismembered and pulverized. Pulverized? Very little of them remained to be found. Okay. People will come for miles to watch you burn. Really? That'll make me feel special, I think. After seeing a circus performer do a knife swallowing trick, Seaman John Cummings began actually swallowing knives on the first of 3 occasions. He swallowed 4 knives and quickly passed 3 with no ill health. Okay. So what happened with the... What about the 4th knife? Knives. Here. First of 3 occasions. He swallowed 4 knives and quickly passed 3 with no ill. That's good. Is that true? Hold on. John Cummings knives. This is true. He swallowed 35 knives over the course of 6 years. Apparently, stomach acid quickly dulls blades so they can travel the digestive system without causing too much damage. Yikes. Still trying to get a hold of Sue Ellen Mackey. With blank postcards. Don't tell anyone I sent you this. Please don't tell anyone I sent you this. Hello, how are you doing? Are you okay? I need to know if you're okay. Joanna Moye. 6445 Edgewater. Sandgate, Vermont. 05250. Yep. What in the world is this? Just a crushed letter. Ah. I finished. And there's nothing weird happening. Okay. Somebody was maybe watching me for a little while. Maybe it's just my performance review. As you do the math, it's becoming clear you're coming up short on rent again. This is already after several late due payments. The job's pay is per item typed up, so you contacted your manager asking for more mail to process. Doing some overtime tomorrow, even in that small room, should be fine. You feel strangely compelled to keep checking this door, maybe just to make sure it's truly closed. That's exactly why. Oh. Is there something here? Hello, this is a friendly reminder that your rent is due. Timely payment is highly appreciated. Thea, thank you for joining in the effort to better improve our automation systems. The Postal Service's commitment to manually processing and resolving undeliverable mail is greatly admirable, but keeping up has been impossible. Did you know the Postal Service processes 200 billion letters a year? 90 million of those letters are tragically undeliverable due to address errors, typos, or bad handwriting. We're here to help push the Postal Service forward by dramatically improving its optical character recognition forward with our comprehensive neural network system, OCR AI. And with the remote encoding center merging into the mail recovery center, you're the first line of defense in helping mail find its proper home. Okay, but what about that letter I processed for myself? Notice, any employees discovered deliberately abusing the system for their personal interests will be terminated immediately. This includes the entering of invalid, inaccurate, or fraudulent addresses. If discovered, such acts will result in immediate termination and legal action. We've also had reports of attempted malware. Please report any software tampering to your manager ASAP. Alright, am I gonna be a good employee? Oh, it's incense. Make this place smell better. Oh, this is the mail. It has the same mark as the letters to Sue Ellen Mickey. Opening the letter reveals nothing inside other than an odd smell. Smell of that like a mineral or iron, smoke, and chalk. Who sent this remains unclear. It's probably best not to hang on to it. Okay. Dark hallway. Polar bear drawing. Screaming child. Honestly, at this point, I'd be more worried when I didn't hear a screaming child in the morning or evening. Routine is routine. Bit dark out. Let's hurry along then. What? A ghost? A ghost? You've been wondering about work and where exactly is everyone else. They've been moving everyone around lately. You ended up at this weird warehouse location. As if this is some sort of practical joke, initiation rite, or a mistake. Despite asking about it several times, your manager warmly confirms it's all correct. A temporary solution while they are relocating the main office. They had to get a bit creative. It's a pity. The old office was rather nice. At any rate, the solitude has been good for going through your thoughts, at least. There was a ghost, though. Like... what? Can I get up? No, I can't get up. I can't do anything. What is that? Okay. Grandma. Her house is blue. I wonder what happens if I just type in my address for all of these, huh? David. Red Barn. Down the street. Can't you just carry this yourself, Jake? Longing for another place. Somewhere out there that is where you truly belong. Not this place. It is not it. your home. It's only just temporary, and you're waiting for your real life to begin. Mm-hmm. Sarah Gardner. 321. Oranger Place. Apartment 500. Orange, New Jersey. 0705. Nice normal mail. Oh, okay. Oops. Okay, thank you. Alright. A diving apparatus? Jules Hellevick. Norwegian diver. Was explosively dismembered in a diving bell. I know about this one, too. This one's real. Bell accident. Oh. Is that eyeballs? Looked like eyeballs. I don't like that. North. Let's see. He was exposed to 8 atmosphere to N8. Hold on. To N8 atmosphere change in air pressure. Which instantaneously forced his body. I will ignore that. Forced his body through a 60 centimeter diameter. That's 24 inches for you Imperial folks. Opening. Do you feel safe? No. Oh. I'm gonna answer though. No, I don't feel safe. I don't feel safe at all. Nothing vast enters our life of mortals without a curse. Do it again? Oh, no souls without use. I'm glad I'm useful. Assuming I have a soul. Oops. I'm glad it auto rejects accidental submissions. Stacy Walls? I think it's Wells. 52924. Can I get a help? That's not right. Carterville, Illinois. There we go. Perfect. I was right, it is Wells. Go home. I would love to go home, but I need I need overtime. Hello from Yermo. This place took Kitch hostage and then fell in love with it. And their Bonnie and Lyde him. Common sense. Love verbing words. Urgent final notice. Retirement. 6599. Garner's Ferry Road. Oh. Columbia, South Carolina. 29209. Right? Yeah. I'll let you fix my capitalization, computer. Non abes mori ut phantasma fiat. Is that Latin? So I guess from what I know about Latin-based languages, non abes is you don't have. Is hacer or haber. You don't have, and then Maury's death. And Phantasma is ghost. So maybe you don't have to die to be a ghost. Call into the void. Hello? Maybe writing the translation of that ghost letter was a mistake. Oh, what in the world? That was something different. There's something wrong with my text entry box. Apartment 509. Oh, Chituate. Mouse. Oh, 1778. Do you feel safe? No, I don't. This is just spam. Oh, teeth. Teeth, teeth, teeth. Hi, writer. Oh, kind of appropriate for the vibes. Customer at 67632 Dawson Lake Road 61045. 61065. There we go. Poplar Grove. Should get some spam. I haven't had spam in a long time. They ate a bunch of spam on Good Mythical Morning this week, though, and it made me kind of want some. I made spam musubi probably 3 years ago. Thornton Jones. Another news story? A lawyer in Bangor, Wales. Bangor? I've had spam like 2 or 3 times in my entire life. It's good, but it's not like something I crave. Woke up to find that he had his throat slit. Motioning for a paper and pencil. He wrote, I dreamt that I had done it. I awoke to find it true. And died 80 minutes later. He had done it himself while unconscious. An inquest at Bangor delivered a verdict of suicide while temporarily insane. I did the quotes and period wrong there, but I'll allow it. Sharpening a razor for shaving. I wonder if he had that sort of sleep paralysis, insomnia thing. You can't hold on forever. Watch me. My endurance and tolerance for stupidity within myself is infinite. A chair. I can't figure out that first word. Someone was found reduced to ashes among the burned remnants of her chair. Sleep well, you know. What is this? Reeser? Reeson? Also, hello, Iskarn. Yeah. I'm reading it as Reeson. Was found reduced. Water me jump scare. Person. No, it's definitely an R. Anyway, Reeson was found. Reduced to ashes among the burned remains of her chair. Despite being a landmark spontaneous human combustion case, in which...
Watch your posture. Keep those glutes tucked in.
Yeah. This is my first time trying it. I'm... Gosh, an hour and 20 minutes into this playthrough? I've been trying to be thorough about everything. This handwriting is hard, or this font rather, is hard for me to read. Despite being a landmark spontaneous human combustion case in which every possible tool... The T's are all capital for this font. In which every possible tool... non-scientific investigation is used. The incident remains unsolved. Police Chief J.R. Reichert. Commented, as far as logical explanations go, this is one of those things that just couldn't have happened, but it did. Oh, okay. I found a ghost following behind me, Eskern, on my way to work today. And I've been told that no soul is without use. I've only typed a couple of things that weren't like exactly what was told to me. Yeah, it was on the way to the subway on the catwalk between the apartment. I looked at it, it was really, really dark, and I turned around and there was a ghost that sort of just faded away. Teeth. More teeth. Please read this, Sarah. Don't throw it away. Whatever they tell you, I need you to know that that's not me. Ooh. Uh-oh. Sarah may be in danger. Guess I'll just leave a space there, because it says there's something there. Carter Street. Oh, he's named Raymond, and he's in Raymond. Can you see it? All I know, Ray, is I don't want to see you anymore. Teeth again. Okay. And then the day before that, the chair from the table behind me was pulled up to sit right behind me, like someone was watching over my shoulder. You. Right. EDC VBNY HNY VVRGN. Oh! I was gonna figure out about a potential acronym or initialism. Okay, I can walk. There are particles, but it's completely dark. Hello? Oh, something. Oh. My computer shut off. The power went out? Something about this work building feels like a tomb slowly sinking deep into the earth. Even the electricity is now struggling to reach it anymore, it seems. It's bad enough the item queue is throttled, but you don't even get to finish it today. You take a deep breath and stare out the window at the rising sun again. Hopefully tomorrow will be better. I'm very blasé about this whole situation. Dear love, my fingers ache as I write this. A common occurrence for me because my fingers are no good. I'm a little concerned for my safety. Something keeps asking me if I feel safe, and I really don't. And the housing costs out here are tough. You don't have to die to become a ghost. Hope to see you soon. There's... I'm being separated from myself. I've moved away from home a few years ago. For a little context, ex-Escain. And I have a soul-sucking data entry job. And housing costs are kind of rough. Still sealed. Somehow you kind of wish it would open. Not that you know what it would really gain you. At best, it would just be a steep drop down. You hear something? Yeah, I work in billing at a jewelry company. So it's a lot of work that has no value to the world, you know? No new paper. Yeah. Oh. Hello? I gotta go. Flashing lights, folks, beware. Oh, my vision's still not fixed, and there's still wheezing behind me. I think it might be my brain. Cow. Yeah, absolutely seizure warning. Your manager emailed you earlier, apologizing for the technical issues. You were compensated slightly for your missed queue, but it still wasn't as much as you would have made had you just done a regular day. Apparently the issue has been solved and shouldn't happen again. You'll be moving into the new location within the next week or so anyways, they say. The time frame keeps changing. Really though, why don't they just have us do this remotely from home? It's getting ridiculous. So you reach out to an old coworker that moved on to a different data entry job to see if they're hiring. In the meantime, just try and get through this mess and pay the rent. Okay. My vision is... Perhaps this is the void that I called to earlier? Maybe it wasn't the best idea. Oh, the computer is cracked. No. No, I'm fine. Harvar. Janaea Cooper. Hope she didn't need this. Northeast. Just gotta do my job. Just gotta do my job. Things will be fine when I get a better job. And I can do that. Marvsville? It's Marvsville. It's not Marysville. Ellen Freudel. Three. Lincoln. Maybe I should have just gone back into my apartment and not come to work, huh? You think this would be a good reason to call out sick? My ass has such a skewed idea of what's worth calling out sick and what's not. I only call out sick if I'm contagious. No, honestly, I'm pretty good about staying home. You just run out of PTO eventually. Flagged for reprocessing. Teeth. Elephant. L. Cute. 3 O. Lee. Am I supposed to remember? I don't remember. I like this game. Ah. Ut. Rient. Your. Oh, there's a suggestion. Oh, that's not helpful. I'll just turn this off. Hot. Wait. Let it rot. Huh. Okay. Will do. See, that's the same impression that keeps coming on. Oh, didn't see that. It's the same impression that keeps coming on letters that I see often. Like the one for me and the one for Sue Ellen Mickey. Looks like a hallway or a letter. Hmm. This is a postcard with something. Oh, dear something. Get to you yet? Warren. That's something different. Can't read it. Finally fucking made it. An architectural marvel in Madison, Wisconsin. 60-foot chimney sculpture on top deer shelter rock. Well, I mean, I'm not handling the letters. It's probably in a plastic bag if I had to guess. Is it worth the cost? Arakian of Figalia. Of Figalia. Figala. No, Figalia. A Greek pancratiast. What's this word? Pancration was an unarmed combat sport. Boxing, wrestling, and kickboxing. Okay, so he was a fighter. Hey, Drogo. Just doing some data entry horror. Caused his own death in the Olympic finals. Held by his unidentified opponent in a stranglehold and unable to free himself. Erikion kicked his opponent. Oh. Oh, I have a new sticky note. It's nice. Causing him so much pain from an ankle injury. That the opponent made the sign of defeat to the umpires, while at the same time accidentally breaking Ericion's neck. Since the opponent... We're normal. We're doing our job. I need money. Conceded defeat. Ericion was proclaimed the victor posthumously. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it might have something to do with how we write the letters, even. Based off of the couple of reviews I read about this game, it has a lot of different possibilities. So I might end up having to watch some people play it to get all the endings, or to get more of the content. Because I don't know if I'll be able to play it a lot. What's this? Signs? Under neon loneliness. Batavia. Petros. Georgia? Oh! Hydrate. Jump scare again. Yeah, I like this. Thank you for the hydrate, cow. Is that a wrecking ball? Hi, hello from Ohio. No, thank you. I don't talk to Ohioans. With nothing vast enters our life of mortals without a curse. I what is this? IENOF. I've no future. I kind of felt like I heard something in the room. It pains me to write this, but I imagined your death every day for years. Okay. I thought if every day I imagined you dying, how it would occur would somehow make it hurt less when it finally came. It would somehow make it hurt less when it finally came. It didn't. Part of me wishes. Oh. I had spent that energy supporting you better. Things seem to happen when I backspace or zoom in a lot. Seems to be a lot of the triggers I'm running into. But I'm not sure if that is just a coincidence. Rest in peace, my love. Six five. Boyden. Circle. Wallace. Kansas. 6761. You know, another thing that happened to Skern at the very beginning was I got a lot of, well, a lot. I got a couple addresses that were really close to the address I grew up in, which was really scary. I think it was probably a coincidence because I'm sure they just picked like remote locations. It's just worrying when you're from one of those remote locations. Huh. Sue Ellen Mackey. She never gets any of her mail. Why can't I remember the city? Benicia. Benicia del California. Dead, 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 dead. 5 deads. Oh, the cracking is coming back. Next week. Okay. Dead, 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 dead. Dead. Next week. Next week. Concerning. That looks like a picture of this room, but heavily distorted. Don't like that. Low. Oh. Okay. Okay. Let it go. Let it go. Okay. Lonnie. Wow. 6 or 9. Albert. Look. Fliqua. Probably an indigenous word. Tehilqua. I don't know. You. Three. E. W. Oh. 3. E. W. E. R. S. D. F. X. C. V. S. X. S. D. F. E. X. C. V. G. Y. Oh, I messed up. Okay. 3. E. W. E. R. S. D. F. X. C. V. S. X. S. D. F. V. X. C. U? No. Okay. We are SDF, XCV, SXS, DFV, XCV, G. That's a 6. Okay, it's not a G, it's a 6. I figured out the problem. Ah. XCV, SXS, DFV, XCV, 6, YHN, 678, IK. I don't know what that is. E W E R C V. Yeah, for real, cow. S X S D F V C V 6 Y H N 678 I K. What is that? IK. And then what? It's not a C. Oh, it's literally a arrow. YUIHAKENM. Oh, hey, I have a UPS. And I have a limited amount of time. I can feel my skin crawling, my eyelids shiver and fold back. The tendons on my eyes are shivering. I take a moment to recognize this ecstasy, but am simultaneously afraid doing so will disrupt its beauty. As my bones snap, I both fear and hope I may never feel this good again. Empress Elizabeth was stabbed to death with a thin file from her assassin. It pierced her pericardium and lung. Because of its sharpness and thinness, the wound was very narrow and due to pressure from her extremely tight corsets, which was usually sewn onto her, we did not notice what had happened. In fact, she believed a simple passerby had hit her and continued to walk for a while before saying, once was about East Windsor. I don't have to type out Connecticut. 6. Does sound like someone scooting. Despite everything, I wish I could come back. That's what I wrote on my initial letter. Hey. I did it. This isn't going to work. You stew in your thoughts with a glazed, broken stare out the window. Maybe if you skip eating for the rest of the week, you could still make late rent. You've been thinking a lot about going back home lately. You could try and just make it all pan out. Living there for the rest of your life. Probably never seeing anything new. You probably could even afford a house in your lifetime if you moved back. Alright, so this is way too relatable. Is it better to put up with the problems one already knows well, or to venture out and constantly stumble into new ones? You feel a tinge in the back of your skull, a fear that this has been your one and only shot, that you wouldn't be strong enough to make another effort to move. But you shove the thought deep down inside and swallow it, while seeing if you can still make this work. This is obviously not quite as grim as this, but that is kind of the story of my life right now. Still sealed. Yeah. Awfully misty in here today. Wow. Kind of wild that this visual effect is just permanent. Wonder if I was supposed to die. Or if it was possible to die there. You emailed earlier asking about being able to work from home, especially after the power issues. The manager responded that the operating system the software runs on is unique to the company. Something that was custom made a long time ago, and only a few people know how to really maintain it. Alright, so this is literally my job as well. But it still works well. They didn't say it directly, but you got the impression they like it this way, so people can't fool around on the internet or play solitaire when they should be working. The cell phone signal in all the buildings you've been in is surprisingly bad, too. The manager calmly assures you, though, that the issue has been addressed and not to worry. Whatever. You just need to keep rent paid while you find something better. Especially as this job has been wrecking your hands lately. Part of you moved to the city to meet new people and experience new things. Not to be stuck inside this little pitiful room in some factory alone, taking orders from a box. All the doors are gone. Pineapple. Coconut. Here to stay. I am owed 25 cents. I will not be supplying any more teeth until I am paid in full. Lauren. An aspiring entrepreneur, Lauren. You'd make a great debt collector. Federal theaters. Circus. Oh. On the second occasion. John Cummings swallowed 14 knives. And after a few days with abdominal pain, he passed all of them well, on the third occasion. He swallowed 20 knives. And a case. Oh. Hmm. Okay. But after a few days, he had only passed a case. After around 4 years of... Oh, no, they typed it out. 4 years of pain. He finally died. Endurance game, pain scale, pain theories, hereditary neuralgic amyotrophy, prenatal pungency. These are pre-existing conditions. Huh? Oh. This is a video. Of what? I'm getting close to hell now. Nine. Enough. Sweet. 3. Hill. Washington. 9857. 2. Five, 9, 3, 0, 4, 8, 5, 7. 2, 4, 0, 3, 2, 2, 3. 8, 7, 6, 7, 8, 9, 2, 3, 7, 6, 3000. 1 and 5. My 10 key, or my numpad skills are very good because of my job. I can enter numbers like a son of a bitch. That's the sealed door in my apartment. Or oh, this is a CAPTCHA. 6TF7U 6TF7UK 7 nope 6TF7UK. TYUJMHB. It's a cool bird. Hello from Tokyo. I am currently eating noodles served out of a nice car, and they're looking incredible. This Liz person has been all over the place. Oh. The lights are back. But I'm still on UPS power. And the Bahamas have some block in my eyes and it stings. Also, realized I greatly dislike sun and sand. And relaxing. Spending some more money and away from me. Yeah. Doesn't like sun and sand. Maybe don't go to the Bahamas. Myoclonus. Sometimes known as the liar's twitch, causes involuntary spasming of a muscle group or muscle or a group of muscles that can occur alone or in a sequence with or without a pattern. Myoclonic seizures. Sometimes described as jumps caused by a sudden. My UPS is gone. Rapid contraction and relaxation of the muscles. Myoclonus can be a strong sign of pent-up mental anxiety. Most often, it tends to be one of several side effects of a variety of nervous system disorders. Starts in one region of the body and then spreads. Okay. Oh. No way I can type all that, right? Ooh. I can try. My ass would, let me tell you. I'm really good at measuring things with my eyes. Oh boy. Exit. I give up. Who? It probably just wants the words. I won't do this to y'all. I got pretty far though. Who? Whom? Who's watching? Oh, who is watching whom? Who is watching whom? Future is burning. Ham sandwich. Yummy. Nola. Junction, Texas. 76849. You had skitty? Hasn't spilled out of your pockets yet? It's only a matter of time though. That's good. You just need to keep rent paid. You find something better. True. She lived there angry. She died there angry. Wonder who that's about. That's my seat. Hello? I think I went to hell. Oh, It's strange. You don't have any memory of getting home last night. Sin Eater. I want it open. There's something in the other room. Really spooked. Yeah, I guess that I have to do that. Or maybe someone needs to eat my sins. Glad I'm still going to work after all this. Finally, some good news arrives. You heard back from your old coworker inviting you to join them in their new data entry gig. This one is mostly for typing up scripts and closed captioning for television and videos. Television? Sounds sort of fanciful. Certainly more interesting than random postcards. You agree to it, and are quickly scheduled for an interview tomorrow. They're swamped, so you might even be able to start the day after if all goes well. It doesn't feel fast enough. Yeah, I think I have some pretty tasty sins. Can I leave? No. Can't leave. I need to pay rent. Harlingen. Right. Island, Wyoming, 82638. Mom the Beautiful. A deer. I know it's hard, but please hang in there. I know you can make it. But please, hang in there. I know you can make it. Yeah, I think I can make it. Oh, no. I don't like that we started with a bunch of Nebraska addresses and now we're getting Rhode Island addresses. Makes me nervous. Yeah. James Monroe. Hey, President. 31 Prospect Road. Southeast apartment. C4001. Pine Bluff. Pine Bluff. Anyone know where Pine Bluff is? Here we go. Arkansas. Donald Oliver. 665 East. Can't have a street that's a number. Wani, Illinois. 61. 61 what? Or for 3, I guess. Something leaving an impression on this envelope. EO. 2435. Anchorage, Alaska. 99. True. I've been out there. Standing near flickers of flickers of dark something. Something changing, lurking, standing near. CFTRE, FBVC, CDER, TG, BBC. Data conversion operator. Oh. Oh. It's all gone. Okay. These are apartments. This one? Where? Oh, back to mine. I see. It's been on my screen for forever. Something happened to me. Oh, the door. Bunch of doors. Go in one, I guess. I fell. Yeah, there's something wrong with my eyes, I think. Oh. It does. Alright, the lights are off, but I'm still moving. Oh, it's at my computer. I have 15 minutes. Roots. Turkey. Christian vines. 610 Ken Down. Bandana. Turkey 4202. Mr. Glassstrap. 8861. Aldi Lane. Do ye beach Delaware 921. There's that chart. View that looks outside your window in the middle of the night. Towards the street lamp. Expecting to see someone or something standing and staring back. And then there's the other. That's a little sad every time it doesn't happen. Because if it happened, that would finally be the beginning of something new. $49,000. Hell is real. We have built it. My mind will start a machine. Here in the city, but I miss more than anything seeing the stars at night. Me too. There are no stars in Rhode Island. mean, I'll make it match better. Sorry for not typing it exactly as it is. 1997. There's a hand. I know who you are. There is something not there on me. We continued to drift in and out of consciousness before finally collapsing again. And finally completed the act by stabbing the participants in the throat. After which we hung the body on a meat hook. The corpse was dismembered and eaten over the next 10 minutes, with body parts stored in his freezer under pizza boxes. He consumed up to 20 kilograms of flesh. Reese wrote 6, 7. What's your avenue? Northeast, Seattle, Washington. Uh, 8867. So I have to go and then help. Whoops. Oh well. Guilty. 294 Oakboro. 2 Falls, South Dakota. 5704. No, Providence has that bad of light pollution. We don't need New York's help. My life is now halfway over, and you're still the only person I can never forgive. I won't be free until you're gone. I cannot wait to write your obituary. I will dump your ashes in a porta potty. I don't know how many it wants me to do, but I'm gonna do as many as I can. Max, Bethel, Springs, Tennessee, 38315. On John Cummings' autopsy, a knife, blade, and spring were found in his intestines, and between 30 and 40 fragments of metal, wood, and horn were found in his stomach. Vile funerary cannibalism. Deceased family members were traditionally cooked and eaten, which was thought to help free the spirit of the dead. Women and children usually consumed the brain. The organ which infectious prions were most concentrated. I believe this is the indigenous people of New Guinea. So that may be the... yeah. Thus allowing for transmission of flu. The disease was therefore more prevalent among women and children. Despite everything, I wish I could come back. Submit. I submit. I submit to my body. I submit to my body and soul. Submit my body and soul here and now. I submit my body and soul here and now. And to whatever may come. Yeah. It's broken. I'm no longer controlling my body. Well, once again on the subway, pondering what even to do now. Bending the fingers causes them to creak and vibrate so loudly it claims the attention of the elderly lady sitting nearby. She gets up and moves to another seat further away. The fingers can now only rest comfortably in a bizarre configuration of them twisting over and around one another. There's no way an interview tomorrow can happen with them like this. You might not be used to them like this, but don't worry. We can still accomplish a lot. There are so many things you interact with daily that can shape your behavior. Whether it's waiting in line due to traffic, experiencing an emotional high from a movie, or simply the way you use your computer. Little things, little influences that add up. That can shape the way you react about the world around you. A little mesmerizing, glowing rectangle telling you how to feel about the world around you. Not to worry, I'll take care of that from now on. I admire your tolerance. We're going to accomplish a lot together. I am possessed, it seems. Possession ending. Well, that was a lot of fun. I really liked that. I hope y'all did too. I might keep that in the back pocket to get another ending. Hmm. Oh, copy and paste use. Didn't use any of that. Your eyes hurt? I'm sorry. It's a weird passion project that went way overboard. I'd be curious to hear your thoughts, especially if you've enjoyed it. Considering giving it a quick Steam review, it helps considerably and will allow me to continue developing and updating it further. Well, Mike, it was super weird. If I write my review, it will be later. Cow, I'm sorry your eyes hurt. That is always the risk with these indie horror games, but I think that it's worth it. And that brought me almost to my usual end time, so I'll probably just call it here. Let's see who's online to raid. Um. Oh, hold on. Someone that I follow is playing Outer Wilds. We have to raid into Outer Wilds. I don't really know this person well at all, but they're another LGBT VTuber. So go say good evening to Leona, and I will be back on Monday with more Omi and Finn content. Good night, good night, good night. I love y'all very, very much.